Welcome to Power Your Life Today. I'm Kristy Jo, mind and body strategist. Today I'd like to talk with you about this need to stop comparing yourself to other people. Now I know you do it, I used to do it, but I don't do it anymore and it's been very helpful. So this is a big problem, and especially women, you guys, I'm going to teach you some things today that are going to help you be able to stand on your own 2 feet, stop looking at everyone around you and thinking, I'm not good enough, I don't measure up. And I know those feelings are real. I know that you think that, and the biggest thing we see is getting on social media, getting on Instagram, getting on Facebook and YouTube and Pinterest. And I don't mean to exclude you men, but I think today I am going to primarily speak to the women. Really, you have to realize that in this technological world, there is constantly going to be things that pop up in front of you, whether you like it or not. You're constantly going to be seeing billboards on the freeway. You're going to be seeing all of your friends and family. You're going to be seeing so much that make you wonder, what is wrong with you? Why are you not good enough? Why are you not looking good enough? You're going to compare yourself physically. You're going to compare yourself if you're a mom. I know that all the moms do this with their kids. Like, oh, I'm not spending enough time on my kids' birthdays, and look at so-and-so. She made this elaborate cake, and look at this, and my kids' clothes, and yada, yada, yada. And it's not exclusive to moms, but let's really talk about some things that will help you. Number one, you need to decide, are you going to be a producer or a consumer? I have chosen in my life to be a producer of content that I put out on social media. Therefore, I can't spend my time absorbing content, watching other people's stories and feeds, because that changes the focus for me. So I talk about this a lot with my clients, and I say, are you a producer or a consumer? You have to decide. And it's not to say you need to be starting a business and putting all of this information out in the world, but think about it. If you are a consumer, that means you are constantly going on your phone, on social media, and you are just looking. Listen, this is programming. Whatever you put in front of yourself is programming your brain. It's causing you to think and to compare. So if you are always looking at what other people are doing, they're on this vacation, oh, look at their relationship is so good, and then you feel like nothing you have in your life is good enough. So you have to decide, are you going to produce content or are you going to consume content? And if you don't want to do either, then you might just decide to be someone who looks at your friends and family, and maybe just family. So that leads us into point number 2, which is you have the power in this finger to go unfollow, unfriend, or unfollow. On Facebook, you can remain friends, but you don't have to see people's posts if it's not building you. If it's not making you feel happy, if you're going into a more jealousy mindset, if you're going into this nitpicking, just, you know what I mean? The comparison factor, I would really recommend you get used to pushing unfollow. That's how I am. If I'm in my newsfeed and I see one post that doesn't build me, make me think higher, more happy, unfollow. I don't want that in my life. That's programming. I don't want that programmed into my soul, and neither should you. Instagram is a huge one. It's not that hard to unfollow. And if you, like many of my clients have expressed, have people in your life who get upset if you unfollow them, oh my heavens, then that person really shouldn't be that close in your life. Like that is a negative energy right there. Now I know you can't kick out siblings, parents, cousins. So you have to decide though, what's most important to you, and should you put yourself in a negative space just to appease another person? So think of social media, all of the things you're getting on Snapchat, Instagram stories, whatever it is, and heavens, we're gonna have so much more technology continue to come out. You choose your programming. So leads us into point number 3, which is you have to intentionally program yourself. If you want to be a person of optimism and positivity, if you want to find the good in the world and stop all this negative, cynical comparison and not good enoughness, totally a word, then you have to put that in front of yourself intentionally. That means on Instagram, searching for quotes, searching for things that help inspire you. Maybe it's spiritual accounts to follow. You choose the accounts you follow. You choose what you put in front of yourself. So if you are somebody who has been stuck in this mindset of looking at everybody else and you are just not good enough and you're not measuring up, look inside and say, what am I putting in front of myself? So we control that. But now let's touch on the most important point, which is you choose your energy that you live in every single day. There's a difference between empowering thoughts versus disempowering thoughts. Choose to see the worth in yourself. Stand on your own 2 feet. You need to be so firmly planted in who you are that it doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. You do you. You live your life for you. And if you haven't yet come up with your own moral compass, your own specific standards of anything, if you're still trying to appease everyone and fit in and, oh, I want them to like me, like we're not there yet. Wipe it clean. Start today to figure out who you are. Stand on your own 2 feet. Stop comparing. Live in your unique identity and power your life today. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, please share it with one person who comes to mind. Investing in yourself is the best investment you're ever going to make, because when you improve your life, everybody around you improves their lives too. Subscribe to this channel so you are really sure to catch our next power session together so you can continue to power your life to one of more service, value, and love. Until then, power your life today.